Morning Blitz begins now.
It's going to be a hot, humid day, high of 95 today. Happy ACDC day. Make sure you stay hydrated. I mean, it's still going to be 90 by the time they hit the stage. So, yeah, it's going to be sunny and hot. I'm so glad I'm here today.
Yeah, why? Is it in question?
I had a bit of a medical emergency yesterday. I had to go to the urgent care, and it was really weird. I didn't know what was going on. I was feeling all funky and dizzy in the head, and I went to the urgent care, and I told the doctor it was so weird. You ever get like an earworm? And it was really messing with me. And I just had What's New Pussycat just like on repeat in my like hours. I couldn't get rid of it. So I went and I told the doctor, I was like, What's New Pussycat is in my head. And he told me that Tom Jones syndrome. When you were Tom Jones, I said, oh my God, Tom Jones syndrome. Is this like, is it rare? It's not unusual.
Oh boy.
Come on! How are you, Kelly?
That was a long way to go for that.
Go to the doctor? It's all about the setup thing.
I'm still saying the earworm you had last week.
Which was?
I'm just a little puppy.
Can I tell you?
From Parks and Rec.
Can I tell you how many times I said that last week on vacation? Don't know why. So stuck in my head because of you.
Yeah.
Every time I'd be in the kitchen, cooking dinner, chopping up the onions. Just a little puppy.
I went to urgent care yesterday for a Bita Honey overdose.
Down in Bita Honeys?
Well, Thick gave me an industrial-sized package of Bita Honeys for my birthday.
Right.
And let me tell you, I've not been shy about eating them. Oh, my gosh.
Not shy
10
about
at a time.
eating.
Double fisting them, baby. Oh.
I mean, they are just the little thingamajobbers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but there were 2 pounds of them.
Yeah. You can overdo it.
Have you gone through a pound yet?
Oh, yeah.
You're over half.
Oh, yeah. I'm over halfway.
I told you, Goose, I should have got the 5-pound bag.
Yeah.
Oh.
I almost got the 5-pound bag.
That's a lot of Bita Honey.
A lot.
Are you going to take like a Bita Honey break?
Yes, I am.
Yeah,
taking
when they're
a bit of honey.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right. Thick, how are you on a Wednesday?
I'm doing good, man. I just realized NFL training camps start opening this weekend. Friday is the first one.
Nice.
The Seattle Seahawks report Friday.
Well,
this is great.
We are a month away from preseason? Not even a month away from preseason.
Oh, no. August 6th, I think, is the Hall of Fame game. But this is the slowest week in sports every year. And the only thing different this year is we had the World Cup. So there were 2 stories. There was the All-Star game and the World Cup game. That is it. There was no other sports happening.
Wow. You are just uncultured. The Wimbledon just took place.
No, but it's over. I'm talking about this week.
Oh, this week.
Yeah, the All-Star break is happening, so no other baseball games are being played. The All-Star game was last night, the Home Run Derby was the night before, and we have the World Cup games. So
there's a big golf tournament this weekend.
Now you got Argentina and Messi today playing against England. But that's it.
And then the World Cup final this weekend. Yeah, all right. Okay, that's true. You're right.
So I'm ready for NFL training camps to get going. So get some NFL news.
We have got a very busy day today to get through. I want to know if you've ever shaved another person before. I want to know the scenario. Like, what happened? I saw this question online. I was like, oh, that's a good question. Why were you shaving them? Where did you shave them? What happened? What was the circumstance?
Oh.
Anything go wrong?
It's a definite yes.
Things can go wrong.
Yes for you?
I've shaved another person.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Can't wait to hear this story. We've got Evanescence tickets to give away coming up at 7:40 this morning. Not 1, not 2, but 3 pair to give away. And there's a new dating app out there, and I'm not on board.
Oh.
No? Nope. This is just getting worse and worse and worse.
Well, we need another one.
Yeah, I'll tell you all about it at 8:05. Right now, let's go Blitz Morning Trivia, Thick.
All right, so we can get $25 to waterbeds and stuff to somebody out there if you're the first one to text in the correct answer. We are getting a new competition reality series because we need another one, right? This one is going to come from Netflix. They just announced it. It will be here next fall, and it is based on a board game. So we're going to get a competition series surrounding this board game. Tell us what the board game is. First one to text it in at 800-821-9970. We will give you that gift card.
right, let's get that answer for Blitz Morning Trivia, Thick.
All right, new competition reality series coming to Netflix. They just announced it for next fall, and it will be based around what board game?
No, wait, is this the same question you asked a couple months ago? Because is this another board game? Because we talked about a Netflix board game that was coming.
What was the board game then?
Monopoly?
I don't remember that, but that's the game.
Oh, I thought we were talking about Chutes and Ladders.
Maybe that's what it
Yes.
was. Okay, so there is another one.
Yeah, I don't know if that one's Netflix.
I think it is.
Somebody guessed Chutes and Ladders, but
okay.
Yeah, this one was just I just got this off the Newswire today, so
okay.
It's going to premiere in fall of 2027. 12 players competing on a life-size Monopoly town square. They'll use strategy, alliances, and deal-making to take home the
They've done
prize.
this. This was on NBC or something. They had a life-size Monopoly board game that people walked around and won prizes and stuff.
I don't know.
All right.
But it's
You know what
coming
the most
next fall.
boring board game is? Monopoly. That is a boring board game.
I'm with you. More boring, Scrabble.
What about Life? Remember that? The
Oh,
game
yeah.
of
Life was too much.
That was boring,
It was
too.
so
Had that
much
weird
stuff.
wheel.
Yeah.
That plastic.
Yes.
Yeah, and the board was not flat. Remember, it had hills and stuff in it.
Yeah.
And it's like you're 7 years old trying to buy life insurance.
Right.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Yeah, that was not a kid's game.
Not at all. Rat Trap, or Mouse Trap, that's where it's at.
Yeah, I had
Mousetrap.
Mousetrap.
Yeah.
Building that thing.
Although it took longer to set up than it did to
Yes.
actually play the
Right.
game. And then you would get it just set up, or you'd be in the middle of the game, and all of a sudden one person would nudge, and then the net would go get down the thing, and you're like, got to reset.
Well,
How
what
about
is-
the board game that enrages you is the game Sorry. Oh, that enraged
It
me.
was not a fun
The old
game.
pop. Is that was the cuckoo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
What's
send you back to the start.
Yeah.
what's the best board game?
Oh man.
For me, it's Risk.
Risk was always fun. Yep, Risk was always
Never
fun.
played that.
I loved Risk.
Risk and
Yeah.
Stratego. I always liked Stratego.
Oh, wait a minute. What was the difference? Oh, Stratego was the military people, and Risk was just the little thing.
The armies.
The army that
All
took
over
over.
the globe, yeah.
Yeah, but Stratego, we had
was
the
fun.
captains and the different.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one.
It didn't take quite as long as Risk either.
Risk took a while. Risk could
But
take
it
a
was
while.
great.
Yep.
So,
People love Catan.
that's
I never
yeah.
played Catan. I know
Me
people
neither.
talk about
That's
it all
my
the
favorite
time.
game now.
Yeah. Okay.
Thane Payton from Circleville. First one to text in the correct answer gets the $25 to waterbeds and stuff.
Congratulations. Hey, if you are one of the 463,000 people that owns a 2020 to 2024 Kia Telluride, I hope you are parked outside right now and not in your garage, because Kia has just launched a big recall and PSA. If you have a Telluride between the years 2020 and 2024, park it outside just in case it decides to explode. That's going on right now. They have got a huge recall going on for all 463,000 of these things, urging people to, one, park outside until you can get it into a dealership, because they have had more than 18 reports of Tellurides just catching on fire. And that is because there is a small issue in the passenger side seat motor for moving the seat back and forth.
Gosh.
I guess it's getting stuck, and then so the motor is just, and then it's catching on fire, burning the seat, catching the entire car on fire, and then eventually getting to the gas tank and the cars are exploding. So, park outside if you have a Telluride.
So
That's
it's
their
happening
new
when
marketing
it's not
campaign.
being used?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it gets stuck in it gets stuck in the forward position, and then the motor just keeps running, and then it's happened while people are driving their car.
Wow.
The seat will start moving. How strange would that be? You're driving down the highway, and all of a sudden the passenger seat starts like moving forward, and you're like, "Excuse me," and then it just stuck. It gets stuck. The motor overheats, catches on fire.
Dude, if you saw that, you're driving and all of a sudden the passenger seat on its own starts moving. Are you not pulling over and jumping out of the car like, what the F?
No, I'm trying to make it home for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna get home, and I'm gonna be like, I'll look. I'll absolutely look.
I mean, I don't believe in ghosts, but damn.
I
Yeah.
don't believe in pulling over unless I really, really have to.
Right. I don't believe in ghosts, so I would not think, oh, there's a ghost sitting next to me. I go, oh, there's a mechanical problem of some sort.
Yeah.
And then I would get home and check. Now, if I'm driving and it moves and all of a sudden I still smell smoke, then I'm jumping out of the car, for sure. So, anyways, get a hold of your Kia dealership if you own one of these Tellurides and get that thing fixed. And until then, park outside.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
All right. I get as a parent sometimes you're not mad at your child. You're just disappointed.
Right.
Did you ever get that line before?
Absolutely.
I'm not mad. I am just disappointed. Well, it has happened as I guess there was a Phish concert in Noblesville, Indiana, which is basically Indianapolis. It's where they have their big stadium or venue there. And the police are quite upset because there was a Phish concert that was going down. And here's the thing. Did your children ever do something where, again, you were disappointed, but at the same time, it's like they're kids?
Yeah.
You just know that every single kid in the entire world is going to make this one mistake.
It's going to happen.
It's going to happen.
And you can just teach them.
Well, here's the thing. You would think that the police over there in Indianapolis, Indiana, would expect this, but they are very disappointed in all the Phish fans because of all the illicit and illegal drugs that were caught in and around the area by the Phish fans. Mounds and mounds of marijuana.
Mounds.
Bags and bags of mushrooms and LSD.
Of course.
I mean, what did you expect?
We expect this out of the EDM crowd. But you, the Phish fans...
Phish, really?
We thought you were straight-laced. They were
Laced,
straight-laced.
Yeah, laced.
Are the Phish fans doing, like the same type of drugs as the EDM kids? Are they doing the Molly and the...
Probably not. They're more old school. I would say the Phish fans are
the weed
more
and the mushrooms
au natural. They're more from the ground. Yeah. The mushrooms,
maybe
the
some
weed.
acid.
Maybe some acid. Yeah,
psychedelics.
Yeah, psychedelics, things like that. But yeah, once you get over the EDM, then you're talking the Molly and the Special
and the
K
X
and the X. Yeah, for sure. So, anyways, they say that there were no. Here's the other thing, though. There were no real issues. There was no violence. It was just they were mad about the drugs. Obviously, there was no violence.
No.
They're all way too high. They're sitting on the rings of Saturn right now. They're not worrying about hurting anyone.
This isn't a Jimmy Buffett concert. This is Phish. We're all peaceful here.
Yeah,
We're not
that's the
drinking
thing.
Ourselves into oblivion.
Yeah, that's the thing. They're doing a lot of drugs, but there's no problem.
We're chilling.
Interesting comment there, Kelly. Are there usually a lot of violence at Jimmy Buffett concerts?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
There's a lot of drinking.
There's a lot of drinking.
So, that usually leads to trouble, where just a lot of marijuana use just leads to chilling.
True. But, here's the thing, though. I also think that shows you how music can affect our mood. Because, yes, there's a ton of drinking at Jimmy Buffett concerts, but I don't think there's a lot of violence.
Yeah, they're probably
as opposed to some other show where there's a lot of drinking. You go to, let's say, a Megadeth concert, probably a little more violence there, a little more pushing and shoving. All right.
I don't think there's any...
they're too old to be pushing around a Megadeth.
I don't think there's any mosh pits at a Phish concert.
No, not really. Story number 2 takes us over to Los Angeles. Over there, they've got Vons, which is a grocery store chain, much like we have Kroger's and things here. Well, customers are a little mad at a particular Vons in this area because they say that the store remained open on July 5th after a man died in the bakery aisle. All they did was barricade his body using shopping carts.
Just surrounded it?
Just surrounded it.
There, nobody can see it.
And not only that...
We gotta move these donuts.
Not only that, they then went to the seasonal section and got some of the summer umbrellas and stuck them in the shopping carts to just kind of build a little shield around this man.
It's a decent idea. You can keep business going and...
Apparently, they did try to perform CPR when it happened and while police were arriving, but there was no hope. And, then they just surrounded him with shopping carts.
That is so funny.
And umbrellas.
Poor fella.
And he was pronounced dead at the scene. But he had 4 hours. He was in the store for 4 hours waiting for the mortuary to arrive.
I do feel like the health
he's dead
department.
for 4 hours
Yes.
before somebody got there?
The health department should know about that. I hope somebody called. That's disgusting. That's disgusting.
Think?
Yes.
Is there any...
Okay, first of all, when you die, everything in your body comes out the nearest orifice down below.
Well, not every time.
Are you sure?
Yeah, my mom didn't poop herself when she
Did
died
she
in bed.
pee? Nothing?
Well, that I don't know. But she didn't poop herself. I mean, she died in bed at 9 a.m.
Okay.
And when I got there at 9:40...
Okay, well, that's good to know, because
Yeah.
I always worry about that.
Yeah, it's not every dead body. Could you imagine just every dead body just dropping deuces everywhere?
You guys, I'm not kidding. I thought that happened. I'm just now finding out that isn't a thing.
Not 100%. It is possible. It does happen.
Like when
But
you
not
give
to
birth,
every-
I think
Sometimes.
you poop.
So, again, not every time.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Have you been at every birth? No, I'm kidding. Okay, well, that's good to know, because it is something I worried about for myself. It feels like a one final indignity too many.
That I want to be next to Kelly at her deathbed just to hear her last words. Don't let me poop. I don't want to poop.
I don't want to. That feels embarrassing.
Just as she's going away. No, not the poop.
At that point, I don't care what happens.
Right.
This is like, whatever.
For me, I want to leave one last gift for Nora. Here you go, honey. Bye-bye. Skadoosh. Dropping bombs on the way. Just dropping bombs on the way out. Let's go. I love you. Oh, wait. Bunny, one last thing. Anyways, that's your not so breaking news. 997 of the Blitz. I saw a question online, and it just caught me so off guard, and it made me think. And so I wanted to throw it out there and see if anyone's been in this scenario. And the very simple question is, have you ever shaved someone else before? And I want to know. I want to know the scenario. What did you shave on them? Why did you have to shave it? Were there any instances? Because I've never shaved anyone, but I have been shaved.
Oh.
And that was the one trip I got to take overseas over to Ireland and Scotland. And it was the night before I was going to play the old course at St. Andrews, which is basically the original golf course as a golfer. I mean, it's a dream come true. And we were over there for a week, and we packed properly. And I bought one of those converters, because you can't plug anything in from here over there.
Right.
They have different wattages and all that kind of stuff. So you have to buy special converters and all. So I had it, and I wanted to look good for my day at St. Andrews, so I was doing my hair with my clippers, as I do once a week. And I was standing in the middle, and then I hear, and then things start smoking in my hand. I was like, oh my God. Here's the problem. I had only shaved about a third of my head, so my hair was all uneven. And we started looking around, and everything shuts down early over there. There's no barbershop, no haircut place, no nothing to go anywhere. And I'm like, well, I gotta shave, which I had never done, like the straight razor shave on my head before. So my girlfriend I was with at the time, I didn't know what to do. I had never done it. She goes, go sit in the bathtub. So there I am, sitting in the bathtub, butt naked. Got a little buoy just bouncing up and down in the bathwater. And she's sitting there shaving my head. And sure enough, the first time I ever went au naturel on the dome there, and it was so embarrassing, just sitting there, just just looking at the little bobber.
Little bobbers bobbing up and down. What did that feel like on your head, just letting somebody who's untrained shave your head?
Not bad.
Okay.
There were no issues.
All right.
I actually continued doing it for a while. I would do it again. The weird thing about using it when you shave is the tackiness of your skull. Your skull is very tacky.
Is it?
Yeah.
Just from sweat or whatever? Or just
well, no, especially when it's
skin?
dry. Just skin. So if you take your palm and you're like it peels off your head. It's very weird.
Yeah, okay.
It's a unique feeling.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I've been shaved. I have never shaved anyone else, though. Kelly, ever shaved anyone?
I have never, ever shaved anyone else, but I know Thick Rick has. I can't wait to hear this.
He did.
story.
He said yes. Who did you shave, Thick?
My wife. She had broken her wrist. We went on vacation. She broke her wrist, came back, had to have surgery on it.
Right.
And it was her dominant hand, which made it even worse.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, bathed, shaved for a while. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see, right. That would be weird if I tried to shave with my non-dominant hand. Did you nick her or cut her at all?
No, I did go. I was very careful. I was scared to death doing it, especially the first time. You know.
Yeah, because there's certain ankle bones.
The ankle bones. I always,
yeah. I was like, it's just like fuzz. It's all right. Just bypass that.
Yeah.
It's not like she was going to be this way forever.
Yeah, but you do that enough times, and all of a sudden, your wife is wearing a pair of socks that she didn't put on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Are those ankle socks? When did you get brown ankle socks?
But she couldn't. She had to keep her hand elevated, so she'd just stand there and with her hand up. And I had to do everything.
That would be
annoying. So she throw her leg over the sink, or was it the bathtub?
I did it in the shower and the bathtub.
Okay.
Tried to,
Did you have to wear a rain hat?
No.
I'm thinking of I don't know why, like the Gordon fisherman. That's what I'm picturing.
The Gordon fisherman in the bathtub. I got you. How far did she bend over when you got the 800-821-9970?
As far as it took.
Hey, now.
800-821-9970. I want to know, have you ever shaved anyone? What did you have to shave? What was the circumstance? Why did you have to shave them? I've known people. I was very blessed that my father, who was a very, very hairy man, I did not get that gene.
Yeah.
He had back wings and everything.
Oh, yeah.
And you can literally count my chest hairs. There's almost none there, as opposed to his full sweater. And so I've heard people shaving their boyfriends or husbands' backs. I couldn't imagine doing that. Mm-hmm. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hi, this is Hannah.
Hannah, hi, Hannah. Have you ever had to shave someone before?
No, but I have been shaved actually a couple times. One time I broke my wrist, and my friend shaved my legs and armpits for me to go out to the bar with them.
Oh, that's
what
nice.
great friend!
Yeah,
That's so nice of them.
And then a couple years ago, I was very, very pregnant, and my boyfriend shaved my legs for me because I couldn't reach.
There you go.
Oh, did he do a good job, or was it all patchy and stuff?
It was pretty patchy, but it's the thought.
It is the thought.
Right.
Did he offer? Was it let me get that for you?
He did.
Okay. And then did you say, that's how we got in this predicament in the first place?
Yeah, actually I did.
Yeah. I love it. Hey, thank you so much for the call. Have yourself a great Wednesday. Blitz, hi, who's this?
It's Joe.
Joe, did you ever have to shave anyone before?
Yes, so my wife had actually 2 different back surgeries where she had to have part of her spine caged, and there's her lower back, and she couldn't bend for it. She still really can't bend very well, but she couldn't bend at all. So yeah, I had to for about 8 weeks. I had to shave her legs and her little girly part and stuff.
That's so
very
nice.
kind of you. But also,
it was a little embarrassing at the beginning. I was like, "Holy moly! What if I nicked something I shouldn't?"
That's what I'm saying. It's got to be. Yeah. It's got to be nerve-wracking.
It is, man.
Especially if you're getting in certain areas. Because obviously, it's a different experience for cleaning up for men and women. There's different terrain that you have to work around. And so if you're not experienced in that terrain, that's like taking an African safari guide and putting him on Mount Everest as a guide.
Right.
It's different.
Yes.
Different different things going on. So you got to be real careful.
Absolutely.
And the other thing about it is there's nothing sexual about it. It's like medical, and you understand that doctors at that point how they just deal with stuff. Because
I agree with that.
Yeah,
you can't turn it any other way than.
Well, between you and Thick,
really
you guys could open up a business. Like, don't worry, honey. I've seen it. I see it every day.
Right.
I'm like a doctor.
Basically a doctor.
See, Carrie texted in and said, when your girlfriend asks you to shave her hoo-ha, you know it's everlasting love.
Yeah, that is true. I didn't understand why she didn't want me to use the electric razor, though. I thought it was a good idea. Kill two birds with one stone. Right off the bat, I understand. Hey, thanks so much for the call. 800-821-9970. Blitz, hi, who's this?
It's Tyler.
Tyler, have you ever had to shave anyone before?
I've never had to shave anyone before, but I get my back shaved like every other week by my baby's mom.
Okay.
We haven't been together for 2 years, but I still go over there to get my back shaved.
Oh,
Wait a minute.
That's a solid relationship.
That is good co-parenting right there. Now, how long have you been shaving your back?
At least 5 years.
At least 5 years. Okay. How old are you, if I may ask?
30.
Okay, so why did you start at 25? All right, wait, let's go through the process. When did you start getting the back hair? When did you notice you were getting the back hair?
Oh, like 16.
Oh, it was coming in at 16. All right. And then it's thick enough, and it's enough that you want to shave it. So now it's every 2 week prod. Doesn't that itch terribly, though?
No.
No, it doesn't. Okay. But you just go over there.
There was one time she tried to wax it. That was itchy.
Oh, I
don't know. I don't know how females do that to their legs.
So is that your plan? Well, all right, so at 30, do you think when you get to like 55 and you're like, screw it, I'm done with this, you're going to stop shaving your back? Or is this going to be an every 2 week thing for the rest of your life?
Oh, no. Once I'm old enough, I don't care.
You don't care. Okay. But for now.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate the call, man. And good luck on the old back thing. Wait, if she's good enough to shave your back, why isn't she good enough to be with? I don't understand. That seems like a big
it's such a caretaking thing. It seems so nice.
It does. 800-821-9970.
Marie said, I haven't shaved anybody, but I used to work in laser hair removal, and I've lasered lots of balls and beeholes.
I'm sure. I'm absolutely sure. The waxers and the electro hair removal people, I don't know how you do it.
God bless.
You see some of those people where it's time, they're like, okay, roll over, and there you are. And you've just got the whole black hole sun way up in the air, and they've got to get in there with that strip. There's no way. You're just laying on the table feeling that over your... No, I am not going in that position. Not happening.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
Columbus police officer is recovering after being accidentally shot by a fellow officer last evening while responding to a domestic dispute. It happened at a home in Linden shortly after 6 p.m., and apparently there was an issue with the dog at the home, and one of the officers was trying to shoot that dog, and a round hit both the dog and the other officer. Now, the officer is going to be fine. I guess the dog's still alive, being treated. Police say the domestic situation between the two people was handled at the scene. No arrests were made. The incident is being investigated.
Oops.
The U.S. House has officially passed a bill that would make daylight saving time permanent. The Sunshine Protection Act now moves to the Senate for a vote. At least one senator is staunchly against the idea, Republican Tom Cotton from Arkansas. And there are reportedly a few others on both sides of the aisle in the Senate who are opposed as well. So we'll see what happens there. But President Trump has said he has made it clear that he will sign the bill if it reaches his desk. Wildlife officials in upstate New York are warning those in the Lake George area and Turtle Island to watch out for rabid beavers after 2 men were attacked while swimming. A young beaver apparently attacked one of the men and then kept coming back for more. The other man grabbed the beaver, which bit him several times. The guy launches it away, and then they all swim out, warn the other swimmers. Wildlife officials say that the beaver, they eventually found a dead beaver 5 days later, which tested positive for rabies. They say that beavers do not normally want to interact with humans. So if you see a beaver swimming toward you, that is unusual behavior. 2 men are going through rabies treatment. Those are your 3 things.
So it usually happens if you give a rabid beaver some good wood. It just keep coming back and back and back. Can't get rid of it. Rabid. Oh, are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
I've got big balls. I've got big balls. They're such big balls, and they're mighty big balls.
Hey, happy AC/DC Day. It goes down tonight at the Shoe.
And my balls are always...
Anyways. If you're going, a couple things to know about. 1, it is going to be hot. Hot. So please, stay hydrated. I can't tell you, we talk about it all the time, especially, the Sonic Temple and things, but you got concerts on days like this. One of these massive shows that you show up early for, you get together with your friends, you tailgate beforehand, you do all that. You don't want to miss out on the show. And that'll happen real quick in 95-degree humid weather. So make sure you stay hydrated out there. Traffic is going to be an absolute mess. They've already put out the word between 315 north and southbound, 670 North Broadway, Lane Avenue, Cannon Drive, High Street. They're saying about 3:30 is when they're expecting things to really pick up, and between 4 and 7, it's just going to be disastrous over there.
I remember Bruno Mars was a mess.
Yeah. West Campus Shuttle is going to be available if you want to use that. You can purchase advanced parking through Ohio State Athletic Ticket Office or Ticketmaster if you haven't done so already, if you want to pay for parking out there.
Oh, they're running the shuttles?
They are running the shuttles.
Oh, that's the way to go, man.
I agree.
Use the West Campus Shuttle by parking on West Campus, or they're saying use rideshare programs. Of course, you can go to the Shot or West Campus there. So, yeah, if you're in that area at all, starting anytime middle afternoon, just know that it is going to be really, really busy in the area. If you want updates, you can actually text AC/DC to 67283. They've got updates on traffic, parking, emergency, so you can just do that right now, AC/DC 67283, and they'll send you updates and stuff throughout the day on, if there's a closure on this road or something's going on, where you'll get all your information. And if you want to head out early, head over to Newport Music Hall. They have a great little AC/DC setup. Or if you're not going to the concert, they have all kinds of cool merch over there, so you can still get your concert shirts and things like that if you want to go check that out. So, I forgot to ask, Dick, are you going to go to the show? Are you going to, because, you got the day off tomorrow, they talked about it?
Yeah, no, I'm not going.
Not going?
No.
Are you disappointed about that?
A little bit. Probably last chance I'd have to see him, but...
I was having that conversation because we got a chance on Monday night to go to this Newport Music Hall to see the AC/DC exhibit. I was talking with Nora about it, and I'm like, we're leaving out of town today, but I was wondering if I would go because I have not seen them in concert.
Oh, yeah, I've seen them a couple times.
But I do have a small concern about getting up there.
Well,
Now,
yeah, and that's the other thing. I've seen them in their prime.
Right. We've seen clips of Rush back on tour. They sound amazing.
Right.
We've seen clips of some other bands,
David
from
Lee
this.
Roth,
not sounding so good. So, fingers crossed. I hope they do amazing. I hope the show is absolutely unbelievable.
The weather is the biggest downer of the whole thing.
Right.
It's like that sounds... There was a day, maybe, where you'd be uncomfortable for a show. Those days are... very much so.
Oh my gosh,
limited.
Gone.
Dude, I saw
Limited, yes.
The Monsters of Rock tour with Van Halen, Scorpions, Metallica, but the Akron Rubber Bowl, it was 102 degrees that day. On the field, they had the temperature down. It was 115 on the floor.
On the floor, yeah,
Insane.
absolutely.
But here's what I'll say: are these big sort of weather things that happen? They're kind of bonding, and it's an experience you're never going to forget. So it makes it fun. Like we've been at some hot Sonic temples, Sonic temples,
but nothing like
it's actually been a
this.
blast. Yeah, but you'll have a good time. Provide for yourself.
Yeah, and here's the other thing too: is because of the weather, they are allowing you to bring an empty plastic water bottle, clear plastic water bottle with you, and they'll have water stations. So you don't have to buy bottle after bottle of water. You can actually refill your water bottle. So, yeah, bring that empty bottle with you and make sure you stay hydrated. Enjoy the show tonight. It's a Wednesday, which means it's time to visit Fesshole, one of our favorite websites to go visit. People jump online and anonymously admit things they've done. You can do the same if you want. 800-821 9970. Like this person who admits, as a male of 63, I've never been in trouble with the police or committed any real crime. However, I'm often convinced I'm going to spend significant time in prison, though I have no idea why. I read prison memoirs in an attempt to discover ways to make my sentence easier. What a unique thing to think. You're 63, never been in trouble. You're like, I swear I'm going to spend some time in jail. Actually, you know what? I should probably start considering that.
Well,
start reading some.
I have thought it before because who was it that was it Paris Hilton? Somebody who freaked out behind bars because of because of claustrophobia, and then that instilled a claustrophobic fear of jail for me. And then I started thinking, what if I get picked up for something that I didn't do, and they throw me in jail, and the walls are closing in, and I can really work myself up thinking about going to jail.
You have no plans on being there,
no plans. I am a law abider, but you never know.
Well, don't ever leave a hairbrush in here because I'll probably plant some evidence somewhere. This person admits, I work as a train conductor and was correcting passengers on misinformation. I was trying to adapt the phrase, "You heard it from the horse's mouth." But what I ended up saying to a group of middle-aged ladies was, "I am the horse, take it from my mouth."
Oh.
Okay.
I did that at Breakers last week when we were there. We went and had a little appetizer, and there was a family behind us, and there was this grandpa that ordered cheese sticks. But these cheese sticks are huge. And he went to bite it, and he's pulling it just as he's got the cheese pull going. And I go to tap Nora on the shoulder because it was just really funny looking because he was a really old man eating a cheese stick. And I looked at her and I go, "Eat the old man, watch a cheese stick." I was so excited. It came out, "Eat the old man, watch a cheese stick." We spent the next 10 minutes dying, and that was the phrase for the entire week. "Eat the old man, watch a cheese stick." This person admits, when I eat a gingerbread man, I always start with the head as to not cause the savory fellow any unnecessary suffering by decapitating his limbs. I do the same thing. I always bite the head off first.
Do you?
Just in case.
For the same reason?
Yep.
Okay.
That's like pulling a shirt out of the back of the closet because you feel bad for it. It hasn't been used lately, and it's probably feeling very neglected back there.
Yeah, but could you imagine? You're just a little gingerbread man, and all of a sudden someone takes one of your legs, and it's just like, snap! Like, not nice.
I've thought of that when, my little bag of fruit I bring in for my smoothies. If I leave a blueberry behind, it kind of makes me sad for the blueberry.
People are crazy.
It's just in the garbage all by itself.
Yeah, right.
With no other blueberries
no
to
blueberry
keep it company.
friends. You've ground up and digested his blueberry family. So sad.
Yeah. Working in a nut house.
This person admits, I got a bit too close to a clothesline with a leaf vacuum and sucked up the bottom of my wife's dress. I untangled it, but it ripped at the same time. I denied any knowledge when questioned, but it backfired big time because now she thinks it's the washing machine and wants a brand new one.
Oh, well.
Just tell the truth.
Yeah,
you've done it.
Tell the truth. This person admits, I used to play chess with an older guy. One evening, I pulled the obscure en passant capture maneuver. He was furious and claimed I was cheating. I left him shouting. Next day, his daughter called me to say he died in his sleep in the chair. I never told her I think I killed him with chess.
Oh, my gosh.
Like he had a heart attack as he was walking out the door, so angry.
Well,
He died.
Yeah, it's not your fault he can't control himself.
Right, you got to control those emotions.
Right.
This person admits neighbors are selling their house and have one of those fancy Instagram videos with drone footage and a guy walking around pointing out all the rooms. No one has pointed out yet that you can see me butt-ass naked in the bedroom window across the lawn while the drone is driving through one of the bedrooms. And finally, this person admits, I was bullied by another boy at school and only knew one swear word. So I repeated it angrier and angrier every time I got bullied. To help my own kids avoid this problem, we do a weekly swearing test. I describe a scenario, and they each describe the swear words to use it and why.
Aww.
You got to expand your kids' vocabulary.
You do. You have to get creative.
That's a good test. Kelly, all right, Kelly, I want to test you, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to give you a scenario, and then I want you to use the appropriate swear words, okay?
Easy.
All right. First scenario, Kelly. You're walking down the sidewalk, right? You're using your phone, and like you like trip a little bit, and your phone falls out and hits the sidewalk and cracks the screen. What do you say?
Son of a...
Okay.
That's a light one.
It's like, yeah,
Throw
okay.
that out.
All right. Let's say you're running late to something, and you're on 670 trying to get to where you're going. All of a sudden, you see the brake lights. You come to a dead stop. You get the alert on your phone. There's a big accident up front. You're just dead stopped in traffic, and you're going to be late. And we're talking like good half an hour, 45 minutes late. You're stuck. What words are you saying while you're sitting there in your car?
That is some top tier bullshit.
That is top tier. That happened to me last night. I was stuck on 670 in that accident right north of Roberts Road.
That was a mess.
40 minutes, dead stop, just sitting there. Oh, I was not happy. Finally, Kelly, here's your last scenario. You're at the grocery store. You and Charlie are doing your little shopping trip, right? And you come around the corner with your shopping cart. Charlie's pushing the cart, and he comes around the corner, and unfortunately there's another lady, and bam, there's a shopping cart accident. But the lady's like in a really bad mood, or she's just a bad person, and she goes off on Charlie, not watching where he's going and stuff. What do you say to that lady going off on Charlie?
Nice mouth, chuckle.
I like that one.
That's a good one.
I'm stealing that one. The old chuckle. Oh, man, that's a good one. All right. You've got a great vocabulary there,
Thanks.
Kelly. I like it.
Appreciate it.
You want to admit? 800-821-9970. All right, here we go. Evanescence is going to be doing a big old show with Spirit Box and Nova Twins at Riverbend Music Center Saturday, August 1st. If you want to be there, you can get your tickets now at Ticketmaster.com, or you can win them right now. 800-821-9970. Here's the deal. We don't have one pair of tickets to give away. We don't have two pair of tickets to give away. No, we've got 3 pair of tickets to give away, which means we're going to play everyone's favorite game. Don't blow up for everyone.
Oh, yes.
Evanescence puts on a really good show. And they've been killing it.
Yeah.
They kind of quieted down for a while and then came back with a vengeance, I think.
Their bass player, Emma Anzai, is also the bass player for Sick Puppies. She is incredible.
Amazing.
Such a good bassist.
Yeah, it's going to be a great show. If you want to be there, 800-821-9970. Give us a call right now. We need 3 contestants who want to play together, and we will get you hooked up with those tickets if and only if you can all get your respective questions correct. All right, let's go. Blitz, hi, who's this?
It's Dwight Robeson.
Dwight?
Dwayne.
All right, Dwayne, you're contestant number 1. Hang on one second, Dwayne. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Awesome.
Blitz, hi, who's this?
It's Dwayne still.
Yeah, I know. There's someone else that should be there, but they're not.
Hello?
Oh.
All right, Dwayne, you hang on one second. Sorry, whoever called in. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Kelsey?
Kelsey. All right, Kelsey, you are contestant number 2. Hang on. Let's get one more. Blitz, hi, who's... okay, goodbye. Blitz, hi, who's this?
What is
going on? Does no one want to play?
I think
or
they all just want you to hand them a pair of tickets, and that's
what
not
it
how
is?
we work
No one
here.
wants to earn it. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hi, this is James.
There we go.
James.
James. All right, James. So Dwayne, Kelsey, and James all working together to try and win Evanescence tickets. Here's the deal. Don't blow up for everyone. You're all getting your own question for this game. You cannot help each other out. If all of you get your respective questions correct, you are all winning tickets for Evanescence. However, if one of you gets your question wrong, game over. No thank you. No thanks for playing. No thanks for listening. No have a great day. You just get straight dial tone. That's it.
Oh.
And I'm telling you what, I got an itchy trigger finger today. I'm ready for it.
They're going to give him a long time?
Not a long time. No, not a long time at all. All right, here we go. Dwayne, you called in first, so we are starting with you, all right?
Hi.
All right, Dwayne, here we go. Former Minnesota Governor Jesse Ventura is 75 today. He's famous for what sport?
Oh, no.
Hang up. No, if you can't get that right away, then you don't know the answer. There's no way.
Everyone knows it's tennis.
It doesn't get any easier than that. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Oh.
What is going on with our... Hello?
I don't know.
Next.
All right. Blitz, hi, who's this?
It's Corey.
Corey. All right, Corey, you're contestant number 1. Hang on 1 second. Another round of Don't Blow It for everyone. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Dustin.
Dustin. All right, Dustin, hang on 1 second.
Good.
There's a lot going on around these parts today. People driving with their windows down, partying in wind tunnels. It's happening. All right, let's get one more. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Kelsey?
Kelsey? Dustin, are you on speakerphone or something?
No, I'm not.
Corey, are you on speakerphone?
You have your window down driving?
It is.
Yes, sir.
All right, Corey, is anybody can take us off speakerphone? It is loud.
Okay, there's something.
You're driving,
I'm
though.
on speakerphone, sir.
Oh, you're not on speakerphone. All right, then people just have loud vehicles. All right.
That's better now.
Who's our third contestant?
I think it's Kelsey.
Kelsey. All right, Kelsey. Congratulations.
Is that you, Kelsey?
Yes, it's Kelsey again.
Okay.
Train wreck of a game. All right, moving on. Here we go. Corey, Dustin, Kelsey. Corey, you called in first. We're starting with you. I'm going to go even easier for question number 1. Marky Ramone is 74 today. He's a famous drummer from what band?
Oh, can I get the name one more time, please?
Marky Ramone.
Oh, my.
Yeah, is that the Ramones?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, just under the wire.
I was dropping
The hand
that.
was about- I was about to hit
The
it.
hammer was in the air.
Yes.
It was on its way down. Doesn't get any, I mean, come on. Marky Ramone? All right, Corey, you're off the hook. Dustin, here you go. Here is your question. Today, in 1988, Die Hard was released in theaters. What is the name of the greatest movie villain of all time?
I don't know.
Bye! If you don't know the villain from Die Hard, I am not giving you Evanescence tickets. Those two things go hand in hand. I don't know how, but they do to me. If you don't know Hans Gruber, I'm not giving you Evanescence tickets. And that is a personal rule of mine. That is one of my top 10 rules of life. If you don't know Hans Gruber, you don't get Evanescence tickets. 800-821-9970. We got to give these tickets away.
Yeah, we have to. Let's do it.
Let's do another round. 800-821-9970. We'll give someone else 3 more people another shot in about 3.5 minutes. 99.7 The Blitz. All right, Evanescence tickets up for grabs for their show in Cincinnati Saturday, August 1st. If you want to go, we are playing Don't Blow for everyone because we've got 3 pair of tickets to give away. So we need 3 contestants right now to work together and try and get these tickets. Let's try this again. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Brandon.
All right, Brandon, you're contestant number 1. Hang on. Blitz, hi, who's this? Steve. Hang on 1 second, Steve. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hi, it's Tangy.
Tangy?
Yeah, Tangy.
All right, Tangy. We've got Brandon, Steve, and Tangy ready to go. All of you working together, try and get these tickets. You are each going to get your own question. You cannot help each other out. If all 3 of you get your question right, you all win. If one of you gets your question wrong, game is over just like that.
Oh, come on, guys.
So, Brandon, here we go. You called in first, Brandon. So you are getting the first question. Today in 2016, Stranger Things debuted. What is the name of the monsters on that show?
God. What are they called? The monster. I don't know. It's in my head. I've seen it 100 times.
Oh, no.
I don't know. Killing me, man.
Go watch it 101.
Oh, no.
Vic, you wanna drop a truth bomb, a lesson on everyone?
I can't remember.
Is it
What?
Demogorgon?
Demogorgon.
Yeah.
All you did was talk about Stranger Things.
I know.
And you can't remember Demogorgon?
Sometimes that happens in your head, man.
Wow.
It's like him. He saw it 100 times. He couldn't remember the name of it. I was stuck.
That's funny.
I'm sitting there going, because when you asked him, I'm like, oh my God, what was it?
All right, let's try again.
I've seen every episode.
Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hey, it's Mark.
Mark. All right, Mark, hang on. You're contestant number 1.
Nice.
Find another one here. Blitz, hi, who's this? Chris. Hang on, Chris. Contestant number 2. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Kelsey again.
Kelsey, boy.
She hasn't even had a chance to answer a question.
Third time's a charm, Kelsey. Hopefully you actually get to answer a question this time, because you are the final contestant again, so we'll see what happens. All right, Mark, here we go. We start with you. The Cheshire Cat is a fictional animal from what book?
Oh, no.
Dude, you have some tough questions today.
What?
Class or something? Alice in Wonderland.
There it is. Alice in Wonderland. Man.
You got it.
Mark off the hook. Chris, here we go. Your question. The World Cup final and the Open Championship are this weekend. What sport is the Open Championship?
Golf.
That is the correct answer.
Oh, Kelsey.
Kelsey, here you go.
You got your chance.
This is what you wanted.
Oh, my gosh.
Your third time getting through, but the first time you actually get to even try and answer a question for Evanescence tickets. It all falls on you. You get this question right, all of you are winning tickets. You get this question wrong, and you are, well, being hung up on. You're getting dialed on. You know what, Kelsey? I'll even give you a choice, since this is your third time around. Much like Trivial Pursuit or Jeopardy, I'm going to let you pick your category. Do you want entertainment or do you want mythology?
Entertainment.
Entertainment. All right, here we go. Today, in 2005, Wedding Crashers was released. It was the first major movie and breakout role for which A-list actor who went on to write, direct, and star in a version of A Star is Born.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, no.
Vince Vaughn?
Oh, no.
Kelsey. Vince Vaughn in A Star is Born?
Honestly, I would have said Owen Wilson, so who is it?
Bradley Cooper.
Oh, Bradley Cooper.
Remember Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper in A Star is
I
Born?
could-
He
I didn't-
wrote, directed, and starred in that version of A Star is Born.
Oh, my gosh.
But he was in Wedding Crashers?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the senator.
Oh, I don't remember.
No,
it.
Christopher Walken was the senator. He was going to be the son-in-law. He was the groom of one of the fiance of one of the women.
Well, no, because when he came out of the restaurant, they said he was talking about that girl, and they go, "You're the senator. She'll come to you."
Christopher Walken is the senator. That's the wedding they go to, is Christopher Walken's daughter.
But they were talking to Bradley Cooper.
Okay, he's not the senator.
All right.
He's going to get married to the girl that Owen Wilson falls for.
I know that.
Right.
Yeah, I've seen the movie so many times.
Okay.
Why did they call him a senator then?
Maybe he's running for senator.
I don't know.
He's going to be senator. But Christopher Walken was the senator. Anyways. All right, I guess we'll hold on to these tickets. Because we can't get a winner.
I know.
So,
damn.
We got 2 weeks until the show. We'll try again next week. 99.7 The Blitz.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
A judge is issuing a gag order in connection with a Vinton County child abuse case. The order prevents anyone involved from publicly commenting on the investigation surrounding the 16 children who were rescued from a home in the village of Hamden. Now, this motion was filed by the lawyer representing Gary Siders Jr., who is the father of the children. Similar motions have not yet been filed by the attorneys representing the other 3 defendants. But at issue is the need to seat an impartial jury in Vinton County, so they would like the chatter around the case to be at a minimum. A group of 26 Meta employees set to lose their jobs next week, suing the company, claiming it used AI to select people for layoffs and disproportionately targeted those who were on protected medical, parental, or family leave. 8,000 Meta employees were told they were being laid off back in May, and according to the federal lawsuit, Meta used internal AI systems, keystroke, and activity monitoring data to determine who was getting the boot. Now, the claim is because at least half the people who filed the lawsuit were on maternity leave. And they said basically that is protected leave. You can't count it against them because their productivity was down during the months they were on leave. But that apparently they're claiming did not happen. So most of the people, if not all, were on some type of leave, protected leave, or had asked for accommodations for disability. And these people...
That's
Now,
a little fishy.
Yeah, Meta claims that all layoff decisions were made by people, not AI. So I guess there's still an issue.
There still is.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter either way.
Right.
Now, do they have a case where these former employees, their productivity was below standards before they went on
Maybe.
leave? If they've got that argument, they
Right.
can prove it.
Yes.
I mean, look at all these other employees, and they're operating at 89%, and these employees are operating at 62%. That's the reason that we
Right.
got rid of them.
Yeah.
It just so happens they were on maternity leave when we did the layoffs, but they better have a lot of data to back that up.
Yep, that's
Dude,
right.
Facebook, seriously.
Last hour, we told you about the rabid beavers in the water of Lake George in upstate New York.
Well, I'm heading to upstate New York.
Officials are warning beachgoers in New England, you better keep your distance from the thousands of giant lion's mane jellyfish that have washed up along the region's coast, even those that are already dead. They say that the jellyfish, these particular ones, their tentacles can reach 120 feet. That's how huge these things are.
What?
Yes. They've been spotted from Massachusetts North Shore to Cape Cod, Nantucket, and into parts of Maine. These long tentacles contain neurotoxins that can trigger intense burning, pain, red welts, itching, muscle cramps, headaches, and nausea. And even detached tentacles can continue to sting for up to 25 days.
Okay, that's BS. You can't do that.
There's some crazy S out there.
Do
Right.
that.
Once we cut your tentacles off, you're done.
What kind of is this?
That Nora said the same thing to me. Once I cut your tentacles off, you're done.
Yeah.
Done. They're called a giant lion's mane jellyfish.
All right.
Yeah.
How do you... those little tentacles, 120 feet away, you wouldn't even know that you're close to the jellyfish at 120 feet away.
Yeah. I don't know.
Damn.
Freaky. Yep. Anyway, they say that this is like the biggest pile of these they've had since 2020 because there's really nice warm water and favorable tides, etc. So anyway, those are your three things.
All right, if you're single out there, trying to meet someone multiple ways, just in this room alone. Vic, you met Heather how?
At a party?
A party, yeah. Typical way. Kelly?
But we were playing a game before that online.
Oh, that's right.
I tried to kill her in the game.
Online gaming, yeah. Into a party, yeah. But social setting.
Yeah.
Typical. How it used to be. Kelly met Charlie at church.
Church, yep.
Yeah, very good. I'm sure that's happened a million times over.
Yeah.
Me being a bit more recent, Nora and I met online on Bumble. Again.
Yeah.
That's pretty much how 50% of relationships start nowadays are
Oh,
online.
it's very common now.
And
really, really common.
If you've tried the apps and they haven't been working for you, well, there's a new one coming, and it's been taking off on college campuses over in California, and they see that it's kind of spreading, so it may be coming around near you soon. It's called Ditto. It's a full-on AI experience that brings your profiles to life basically as dating agents. Here's how it works. You complete a survey, the system analyzes the data, and finds one match for you. And then the pairings are sent out once a week on Wednesday, and the students at these college campuses where this is exploding will then choose a time that works up for them to meet a date. And then all you have to do is show up. The AI creates an itinerary. It'll even point out talking points for your date because maybe you have things in common or don't have things in common so you can learn about each other. It's laying the whole thing out. I don't know. It's the business plan.
Planning your date?
The business plan is to circumvent the too many choices aspects of modern matchmaking. Which I don't know if there's too many choices. You plan a date. Do you not know how to plan a date?
Maybe not, but that is one thing that's attracted to me as a decisive person, and that takes that out of the equation. I don't get to see if you're decisive or not.
Yeah.
Because it's already planned.
Can we get this for what to have for dinner every day?
Yeah, probably.
Can I get...
So it helps, you don't have to worry about
God.
Just go on ChatGPT and say, plan out a week's worth of dinners for me.
You can type in what you have, and there are apps that you just type in what you have in your fridge, it'll create a whole recipe for you.
Yeah.
Oh, I know that.
You can do that.
It has arranged 12,000 dates so far with about a 67% success rate.
That's
92% of match participants say they wanted to go on a second date.
92%? That's
amazing.
incredible.
That is pretty amazing.
It matched them up well.
You go by. So yeah, I remember eHarmony was always talking about the 27 points of matchmaking or whatever their big selling point was. So I'm assuming this is kind of it. You answer all these questions. They get to know about you. It's using AI to find other people like you, and you get that one match a week.
How about this? Let me take it a step further. Creating AI chatbots for people who are willing to open up their data, just wide open. Here's everything that I've ever done on my phone. You can have it. The two chatbots get together, and they have a relationship in lightning speed to see where the pitfalls are.
It just fast forwards through the whole thing.
Let you know how it ends, and you can save your time if it doesn't end well.
Wow. I mean, that's not bad. Just take someone's... Oh, that'd be such a good question. Unlock all of your social medias for both of you, and just slam them together in an AI generator and let it fast forward through.
Go on and have a relationship.
That's not a bad. Could you imagine how much you can learn between someone's posts and pictures and videos and things they've shared? Yeah. You get to learn all about someone.
You guys are crazy. You're going to blow up the world.
Yeah, everything you've Googled, ChatGPT, Claude, anything.
It's the end of it.
Hold on, wait.
It's the end of the world.
I don't know about search history. Let's leave search history out just for now. Just for now. We'll get to that eventually. But for now,
somehow my hard drive broke. I can't submit the data.
We'll do that after we've taken vows.
Yeah. If you want to check it out, it's only available in California right now, but they're looking to expand after all this success they're having. So keep an eye out for Ditto coming to an app store near you.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
Excuse me. All right, let's get to your not-so-breaking news here. Our first story takes us over to Tennessee, where a 26-year-old man was just arrested after breaking into a Walmart last Thursday night. Now, here's the deal. There were some employees still inside the store doing their, overnight type stocking and things that they do, that they do in these big box stores. And they heard a ruckus, which has got to be very unnerving for someone to do that.
I heard a ruckus.
Well, they ended up calling the police, as you should. You don't know what's going on, what kind of madman's going to break into a store. And here's the deal. They heard him. He broke in. He went on a rampage. He was damaging merchandise. And eventually they're like, all right, we need some assistance here. And so they called the police. The police did show up, and they found the man. He was in the pet food section. Because when they do these overnight stockings, they bring out a whole bunch of pallets and they drop them in the correct aisles.
Right.
That's like step number one before they start stocking the shelves. Well, they found him in the pet aisle on top of a pallet of dog food that was getting ready to be put on the shelves. And for whatever reason, he had decided to do so sans clothing. Just all up in his birthday suit on top of the dog food bags on the pallet. The man did see the police before they approached him, so he took off running. I'm not going to lie. I want to see security footage of a naked man running through a Walmart.
For sure. That is a must.
That is an absolute must. Yeah. I just want to see him dip, dodging, ducking, diving, and dodging all through the aisles, through the racks. Nothing on.
And then also you have to discount that top layer of dog food because of the sweat and juices of a naked body that's already been on a rampage. Yeah. Yes, you do.
You can't give it a little wipe down?
No, I'm going to need 50% off on that one.
50% off? I'll take it.
Yeah.
I would buy that bag. I would have no problem buying that bag.
Right.
I don't care that bag was touched by a naked man's bag.
Yeah.
I will take that bag for 50% off. So yeah, he was arrested, and he's going to be charged with disorderly conduct, public intoxication, vandalism, aggravated criminal trespass, and a couple other things as well. Story number 2 takes us over to California, Modesto, where a man is facing felony charges. If you're in trouble, if you're a felon, you have every opportunity to turn your life around. However, there are certain rules you have to follow. One of them is you cannot possess a firearm. If you're a felon, it's just the law. You cannot possess a firearm after you become a felon. And what you shouldn't do is, if you are a felon and you get your hands on a firearm, you should probably keep it quiet, like real quiet. Keep that thing tucked and locked away forever and ever and ever. What you shouldn't do is what Samian Savance did, a 27-year-old from Modesto, posting pictures all over his Instagram account with his newly acquired firearm. Not only did he have a newly acquired firearm, he had 9 newly acquired firearms.
So you picture of your arsenal?
Yes, that's exactly it. So, people through law enforcement saw him on social media posting pictures of him and all of his weapons. And then he was seen in a car, and that's when the Modesto police were like, hey, we know that guy. We already have proof of him doing things illegally, so let's pull him over. Well, that didn't go well. The other thing you shouldn't do is if you're a felon, besides owning firearms, besides posting them on social media, is if then you are spotted by the police in a vehicle and they decide to pull you over, you should not try and get away, which is exactly what he did. Led them on a high-speed chase through parts of Modesto before he was finally bumped and put on the side of the road where he was then arrested. And he's going to be charged with all kinds of things. The problem is some of the firearms that were caught were described in some robberies that had taken place over the past couple of weeks.
This guy just wants to be in prison.
That's pretty much about it.
You can't be that dumb. I refuse to believe it.
That's pretty much about it.
Yeah.
So he's looking at 15 years in prison and a $250,000 fine. That's your not-so-breaking news. 99.7 The Blitz. It's a Wednesday, which means it's time for Blitz Therapy, brought to you by Tri-State Men's Health. Jenny emailed Thick a dilemma that she's having. And here's the thing. I'm a little curious how much of a conversation this is going to be, because to me it seems pretty one-sided. This is a pretty simple Blitz Therapy to me, but maybe I'm wrong. I haven't been in this situation. I just know how I would handle it if it was. So, Jenny says, hey guys, my husband and I never talk about anything. Nothing but stupid conversations. No conversation. It's not like we have fun and things like that. There's just no real talking, like, ever. It's horrible. Unless we get together with friends, have some drinks. He doesn't really want to do anything. For at least 2 years, I've told him, we gotta stop drinking all the time. We're doing a bit too much partying. We had our kids, they're out of the house, and now every day is just like home from work, having drinks. Not having drinks, might be smoking a little bit. Not doing that, eating bad food. I've been trying to tell him multiple times, look, let's go do something. I actually went out and bought golf clubs so we could go play golf. Asked about fishing, hiking. Let's do weekend road trips. No. Back to the drinking and smoking and sitting in front of the TV. Our kids are grown now, out of the house. And here's the other thing. Because of all this and all the going out and partying, we're spending money like crazy too. So I'm thinking we got to grow up. Almost 41. So it comes down, should I stay or should I go? I would like some version of a normal life. Yeah, partying's fun, but there's more to life than that. Tired of feeling bad for not wanting just nonstop party. Is it wrong for me to think that we should be able to have a conversation instead of only arguments, or conversations only happen over drinks? Is this an addiction thing? I don't know. Possibly. What do I do here? Jenny. And again, to me, I don't know. This seems like a one-sided conversation. 800-821-9970. If you want to help Jenny out. Lots of people have been in this situation before. To me, this is flat out an addiction issue. So you got to have the conversation. You got two options. We're either going to make changes or I'm gone. Those are the two options. If that's how you really feel and you want your normal life and you're tired of partying and your significant other will not give it up, about help. If it is an addiction issue, you might need help. Get some help. But here's the problem. You can't help someone who doesn't want to be helped. So if this man does not want to be helped, you have every right to be happy. You have every right not to be in a situation like this. So it might be time to pack your bags. I'm not trying to throw away, whatever 18 year, however long you've been together. You got grown kids, so obviously, you're more than 18 years in. I'm not trying to just throw that out the window like it's nothing, but I'm not sticking in a situation like this. Kelly?
Well, I think that you do need to have a serious conversation about how unhappy you are and see how he responds to that. It does sound like he has an issue. He sounds, if nothing else, withdrawn and overusing substances. But it sounds like you're kind of going along with that. where you're unhappy, and while you figure out what's happening in your relationship, start setting up your own life the way you want it. Quit drinking, quit smoking, start golfing, go out with friends for a hike, start doing the things that you want to do. Invite your husband along. If he doesn't want to do it, you don't stay home, you go do it.
Yeah, you're allowed to go do your own thing and make those positive changes in your life. And hopefully if he sees those positive changes, he might tag along with that and
but
start
I'm with
the process.
You need to have a direct conversation. I am extremely unhappy, and I think that we are drinking too much. We're using substances too much. We don't ever talk. Our marriage is a shambles, and I'm really unhappy, and I'd like to see it work out between us. Are you willing to get help?
Amanda texted in, said, might be getting the same argument. She was with a heavy user, says, well, you knew what you were getting into when we got together. I don't want to change. Okay, that's fine. You have a
decision to make.
Then you have a decision to make, because people do change and grow in their lives. And sure, yeah, you knew what you were getting into at 25 or whatever back in the party days. And people
in your 40s, you
tend to change sometimes.
Yeah.
So, Vic, what do you got?
Well, I don't think you necessarily know you're getting into a relationship with an alcoholic. And if your life is spent, whatever you're going to do, alcohol is the priority, must be involved, then you have a problem. And, he doesn't want to do anything if they're not drinking. That's it. It's got to be drinking, or there's nothing.
Yeah.
So, you're writing us. You obviously love the guy. You're thinking, what can I do? If you need to just end it, but if you want to fix it, you might have to go through, I don't know if he's got family and friends. If you guys can get together and, and do one of those interventions, and say, hey, look, we have a family. This is us. I can't live like this anymore. And that way you have support, where it's not just you're arguing like she says they've been doing now for a long time.
Yep.
That's all they do. If you have support of family and friends around you, maybe that'll get through to him. If it doesn't, then gotta go. Like you said, if he doesn't want to be helped.
Tiffany says, give him an ultimatum. If he doesn't want to change, you got to go. That's about it. Let's see. Evelyn says, yes, Kelly. She needs to do what she wants. Leave him to sit or not. And if he wants to join along, if he's not willing to make those changes, go ahead and go.
Yeah, I think it's something like you've got all these years of love, and it's not something you just trash when there's a problem. You address it. And also start setting up the life that you're wanting both to have.
Yeah. JC says, I'm sorry to say that. Sounds like a functioning addict. Not going to change.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are people out there. Bam Bam says sometimes you have to get rid of the wrong friends to find the right friends. And that's the other tough part. That's the other tough part. If you are in that party group and you're making that change, sometimes, that party group might not want to change with you. And some party groups are very supportive of your decision not to party anymore. Sometimes you gotta cut the line. Yeah. That's all there is to it.
But she went out and bought golf clubs so she could golf with the guy.
Well, did he know she was going out and buying golf clubs?
I'm just saying, she's really making the effort.
She is making the effort. Absolutely. 997 The Blitz.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
Operators of the Franklin County Dog Shelter offering discounted adoptions in an effort to cut down on overcrowding. Families can take home a new furry friend for just $18 right now, which is the cost of a dog license. The shelter says that over 200 dogs came in over the 4th of July holiday, pushing the facility way over capacity. The shelter planning to offer $18 adoptions next month as well. Sully Sullenberger, the pilot who successfully landed a commercial airliner filled with passengers on the Hudson River after both engines were knocked out by a collision with birds, has announced he's been diagnosed with Alzheimer's. He says it's in the early stages, so he is in the beginning of a very long journey with his family by his side. He's 75 years old. He retired back in 2010, the year after his heroic safe landing. Well, the heat index today is expected to reach 102 degrees. And for those of you heading to the stadium for AC/DC, you are being advised to bring a see-through empty plastic bottle to use at free water stations inside the stadium. There will be cooling fans in place on the field and in the concourses, along with misting stations throughout. Oh, nothing better than a good misting station.
Like a
really
good
hot.
misting station, yeah.
You are allowed to bring in cooling towels. You are allowed to bring in personal fans. And you are allowed to bring in non-aerosol sunscreen. There will be first aid stations on the field level, A deck, B deck, and C deck. So they've got you covered.
They're planning for it.
Yeah, they're planning for, I don't know. We'll see. I bet we'll get some stories tomorrow.
They are planning for some dehydrated drunks. I'll tell you that
golly.
much.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, be careful. They're talking traffic starting at about 3:30 in that whole area. They said take the shuttle from the West Campus lot. They have that running.
Highly recommend that.
Yeah. But
I do that for games.
You were mentioning a show you were at where it was like 110 on the field.
It was 102 degree regular,
right?
115 on the field. Anybody listening who was at the Monsters of Rock at Akron Rubber Bowl, you know.
Yeah, and it's going to be like that today. So, yeah, definitely be careful.
Yes. All right, those are your three things.
Twin movies. It has happened a good handful of times. And I'm always curious as to how it happens. Because, you know, let's use Armageddon as an example, right?
Right.
Someone writes Armageddon. They start passing it around to the different movie theater companies, saying, hey, we're going to make this movie. Who's going to put up the money? Who's going to distribute it? And someone gets wind of a good script. And then they start production on the movie. And then another company's like, wait a minute. This is going to make some money. We got to jump on this. So they hire a writer real quick. Because anytime you have twin movies, one is almost always better than the other. Armageddon was way better than Deep Impact.
I would agree.
Deep Impact was you can tell was the one that was a little bit rushed and was the second fiddle basically to Armageddon. White House Down and Olympus Has Fallen.
Yeah.
Same thing. Someone breaks into the White House, kidnaps the president. The president and a Secret Service agent have to get out and, save the White House. Now, there are a lot more. Do you remember the movie This Is the End with Jonah Hill and Seth Rogen and Craig Robinson?
I did not see it. I know.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I know.
You got to watch that movie.
Yeah, I know.
It is hysterical. But you may not know that there's actually kind of a British version of it, even though it was shown here. That actually came out first. The World's End. Simon Pegg. But it's the exact same movie. A group of friends, Armageddon. They have to, stay alive through hilarious situations. Same exact movie. Do you remember The Prestige with Christian Bale?
Yep.
And he played the magicians. Well, there's a Hugh Jackman one called The Illusionist. I'm sorry, no. Hugh Jackman was in The Prestige. Edward Norton was in The Illusionist. Same exact movie.
Okay.
Same premise. Sixth Sense. Everyone remembers Sixth Sense?
Yeah.
Did you know there was another one with Nicole Kidman called The Others?
I've heard of that.
I heard of it. I've never seen
saw
it. I didn't realize it's basically the exact same thing as The Sixth Sense. Emperor's New Groove. If you're into cartoon movies. The Emperor's New Groove.
Yeah.
Great movie. That's the one with Kronk. That's a good one. David Spade is the star. Well, The Road to El Dorado is another cartoon movie. Basically, the Spanish version of Emperor's New Groove.
I've never seen either one of those.
Emperor's New Groove is worth it. If you like animated movies. Speaking of animated movies, remember A Bug's Life?
Yeah.
Well, they had ants.
Yeah.
Exact same movie. Exact same movie. I didn't know this one. Remember Natural Born Killers from 1994?
I love that movie.
Did you ever see California with David Duchovny?
I did not.
Another twin movie. Basically, it's, some psychos going around and killing people and evading the police, and it's kind of dark and twisted.
You know what came out the same year? K9 and Turner and Hooch.
Oh, yeah, Jim Belushi and K9, and then Tom Hanks and Turner and Hooch. Yeah. That's right. Turner and Hooch is a great movie. I haven't seen K9. Turner and Hooch is a really good movie.
They're both good. Turner and Hooch is definitely the better one.
Yeah. If you're a fan of The Matrix, I didn't know there's another movie out there. You taking a guess?
Oh, what is it called? I know it. Oh, I can't remember it. That's driving me crazy right now.
That looks like Kiefer Sutherland. I don't know if that's Kiefer Sutherland or not, but Dark City.
Oh no, that's not what I was.
That's not what you're thinking of. Yeah, Dark City is said to be a twin movie of The Matrix. Living inside the computer simulation program, that kind of thing. Here's an old school one for you. These all came out about the same time.
I was thinking of the 13th Floor.
Oh, I don't know that one.
Yeah.
Platoon, Full Metal Jacket, and Hamburger Hill.
Yep.
All at the same time. If you're into war movies.
I love all of them.
And then, of course, speaking of war movies, you have Saving Private Ryan and The Thin Red Line. Two other movies.
Yeah.
that are very, very similar to each other.
Do you know there were two Robin Hood movies that came out the same year? There was Robin Hood and there was Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
Oh, there was another Robin Hood?
Yeah, same year.
Prince of Thieves, I loved.
Loved
that version.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
And that's got...
it's got Alan Rickman.
Yeah.
As the
Sheriff of Nottingham.
Sheriff of Nottingham, yeah. I love that version of the movie with Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, Fantastic. Christian Slater.
Yeah. Oh, now I got to go back and watch that movie.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I'm going to go check that out. Thanks for reminding me of that one. 997 The Blitz.
Now, let's see if we can learn you something. Sit up and pay attention.
Yep, let's learn you some stuff on a Wednesday morning and make you a little bit smarter than you were when you woke up today. Little tidbits of information you can take with you and feel so much smarter. Like, did you know there's a town in Alaska called Whittier with a population of about 270 people, all of whom live in one 14-story building that used to be an army barracks. I saw a YouTube video about this place. All 270 people live in this one 14-story building in this small town. I don't know if I'd want to do that. Well, first of all, I wouldn't want to live in a town with 270 people. That's
you talk about everybody knowing everybody's business.
Yeah, that's too small for me. Not happening. Did you know there's a major LSD shortage in the U.S.? Has been for over 2 decades.
Oh, no.
It's because it's become increasingly difficult to get one of the ingredients required to make it, a chemical compound called ergot alkaloid. We're running short on the ergot alkaloid.
What is that?
So we can't make LSD.
I don't ever hear about acid anymore.
Not really, no.
Maybe that's why. You said for how long?
20 years.
Well, that explains that.
Yeah.
We used to get the sheets of blotter.
Please tell us more, Thing.
It was like a sheet, and it was perforated. And each square was a hit of acid.
Yeah. How do you know so much, Thing?
Because I was in high school once.
Did you know Freddie Mercury wrote Queen's song Delilah about his calico cat? Not surprising if you listen to the lyrics. Meow, meow, meow. You're all claws and you bite. Also in the song, you make me so very happy when you cuddle up and go to sleep beside me, and then you make me slightly mad when you pee all over my Chippendale suit. Yeah, that sounds like a song about a cat.
Yeah, they write out all kind of stuff.
Did you know the average person passes gas 10 times every 24 hours? More than a full liter of farts every day.
A liter?
A liter of farts.
How do you measure that?
You got someone sit on a box for 24 hours.
Yeah.
Capture all their flatulence.
So that's a liter of gas?
A liter of gas. Yep.
You know that you measure that in a liter, huh?
Yep. And finally, did you know there are only 2 of the 20 highest grossing films of the 80s that haven't had a remake, a sequel, or a prequel?
2 of the highest grossing. Okay, E.T.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
The other one's more serious. Stars 2 very big A-list actors. Late 80s.
Just tell me.
Rain Man.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Yeah. Top 20 list from 20 to 1. Coming to America, sequel. Ghostbusters, couple sequels. Look Who's Talking, sequel. Rocky IV had Rocky V and others. Rambo, First Blood Part 2 had a sequel. Beverly Hills Cop, multiple sequels. Fatal Attraction, redo. Crocodile Dundee.
There's another Fatal Attraction?
Yeah, they did like a remake.
Oh.
Yeah. Crocodile Dundee, sequel.
Yeah.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit? They did a prequel. And I think they did a second one, too, didn't they?
I think so.
Yeah. Back to the Future 2.
Yeah.
Indiana Jones, Temple of Doom. Raiders of the Lost Ark. Rain Man didn't have one. Top Gun. Star Wars Episode 6. Return of the Jedi. Back to the Future. Batman. Indiana Jones and Last Crusade. Empire Strikes Back, and number 1, E.T.
Wow.
Only 2 of those have not been touched in any way, shape, or form.
Wow. I'm surprised they haven't done anything with E.T.
What are you going to do with it, though?
I don't know. I'm just surprised they didn't try to cash in somehow.
Where did E.T. make another appearance?
I have no idea.
Phantom Menace. Star Wars Episode 1.
What?
Yeah. Or maybe it was 2. Well, maybe it was, the Clone Wars?
Clone Wars?
Yeah. Or Attack of the Clones.
Attack of the Clones.
Because they do that big council meeting.
Yes.
There's ETs in the audience.
I missed that.
Yeah, there's ETs in the audience.
So it's not him, but his race.
Yeah, his race.
I did not catch that.
Yeah, go back and go. It's on YouTube. You can see it, but there's a couple of ETs in the council. Yeah.
But yeah, when you have those are the biggest movies, right, of the 80s.
Yeah.
So when you got to try to cash in. That's
well,
what
I'm glad they did it because they always ruin it. A lot of times, not always, but a lot of times.
Yeah, not always. I'll tell you, man. Mad Max 2, The Road Warrior, best one.
Oh, I agree.
No doubt about it.
Wait, is that Thunderdome?
No, that's the third one.
That's the third one.
With Tina Turner?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah. Road Warrior. Did you not see The Road Warrior?
Yeah, I saw Road Warrior.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've seen all three of them.
With Humongous?
Yes. Yeah.
I think he just died. The guy that played him.
All right, well, learning you some stuff on a Wednesday morning. 99.7 The Blitz.